Alright peeps, welcome back to From the Depths, and today we are doing something similar to something that I've done before, which was an epic battle to the death, as it was titled, between H.M.S. Carolus Rex and H.M.S. Rebellion. I believe, if I remember right, Rex won both rounds. I believe that was the case. I could be wrong. But today, what we're going to be doing is, you might recognize him, the new and improved Rex, which I have been upgrading over the past few weeks to look and perform much better. And also something that you probably won't have seen before. This was pretty much a present that I made for Dragon. This is U.S.S. Dreadnought. It's got dragon all over it. Blood and black and bones and spikes and missiles and gigantic cram cannons with 5 barrels each. All the anti-air capability you could ever dream and wish for. Laser defenses that hardly ever work because I've built them, and so on and so on. So let's go over the changes that I made to Rex first. So as you can see, it now has advanced cannons. It's got two 500mm advanced cannons firing heat at like 23 rounds a minute, I believe. Yeah, 23 rounds a minute roughly. It's got new anti-air cannons with 103 RPM, and it's got 6 barrels times by 4 times by 2, so 48 times by 103. A lot of flak rounds in the sky at one time, let's just say that. The cram cannons have been updated on both ships for the latest version, so they're actually like half decent. They've got actually very similar stats. Rexes are a little more accurate and deal much more damage, but there are less of them. Rex obviously has the advanced cannons. I've also obviously changed the hull a lot. It used to end about here and about here, and I've put a pointy front and a pointy butt on. It's got new and improved insides with various stuff. What it doesn't have, though, is it no longer has Deadly Blades, no active keel. It's purely buoyancy, a normal lead keel. That's the wrong button. A normal lead keel, and a rudder and a propeller. So I've made it as realistic as possible. This is how like an actual ship would move around. It also no longer has the laser defenses because they weren't working very well, and I just decided to do without them because it's saved on everything. And yeah. The AIs are set up extremely similarly, I believe. I'm not going to change the AIs of either of them, though. There was one other thing I was going to mention. Oh yeah. It's probably going to be a whitewash in favor of Dreadnought, simply because Dreadnought has literally everything it could possibly ever dream or wish for. It's got lasers, albeit not very good ones, shields, more guns, missiles, it's faster, it costs 50% more than Rex. But yeah, I'm still gonna do this fight because I really want to. Plus, it will just be interesting to see. Gotta say, I prefer the look of Rex to Dreadnought, but Dreadnought looks more epic. Rex looks more realistic. Although a real ship wouldn't have all these little extras and the bridge wouldn't be like this, but that isn't the point. The point is that it's based on realism and combines what you can just build in From the Depths. Also, these turret caps are so much like Varsa's turrets, it's insane. Anyway, I will get the fight ready, and this time, by the way, we're going to do it differently. Before, I had one of the ships on the ally team, and I had the other ship on like Deepwater Guard or whatever. This time we're going to have both ships on different enemy teams, like Deepwater Guard and Onyx Watch, so that it's a fair fight. So that if one of them's AI dead, it'll go AI dead rather than just not functioning anymore. Because, you know, if a player ship is AI dead, you can still control it yourself. It doesn't instantly demolish itself. Either way, I will get this all set up, and I will see you guys in a second. Also, that is an amazing picture. Alright. As I say, see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I've got them both set up. The game is currently paused. I've got them, as you can see, well, not incredibly equal, but roughly on either side of the resource ring in the creative mode. Both facing south. As you can see, Dreadnought already has all of its shields up, and when I said shields, I meant shields because it has a lot of them. And poor Rex over here has no shields at all. So, as I say, this will probably be incredibly one-sided, but, as I also say, still gonna do it, because why not? What we're gonna do is we're gonna set them all up to do their various things, then unpause the game. I may also slow down the game, depending on whether it starts getting a bit hectic. And I will flip back and forth between each of the ships to check on each of their hit points and so forth. So let's go ahead, do that, and also, this is a much better way of doing it, turning it all on, then unpausing it. So yeah, as you can see, Dreadnought firing its missiles right off the bat. Volleys coming in from both sides. The laser defenses on Dreadnought completely taking out the first volley from Rex. And the first volley from Dreadnought taking out a large chunk of one of the turrets by the looks of it. Nope, just the bridge. A little bit of the turret. Missiles approaching. Lots of missiles hitting. The vast majority of the missiles hitting, actually. How is the volley doing? Is it going to get lasered? It gets almost fully lasered. Decent amount of EMP damage being dealt to Rex. Keep in mind that they both have repair bots as well. Oh, a large chunk of something being taken out of Rex. Okay, hold on. I need to slow this down because it's being a bit frame ratey. And yeah, okay. So, another volley from Dreadnought incoming. This time, gonna hit the front of Rex. I was gonna say, if that doesn't take out the front turret, I don't know what will. Although, the front turret is actually... Well, the AI has been knocked out of it, but if the AI was still on... Never mind, it still wouldn't be able to work. I was gonna say, it has some components left there. Another volley of missiles incoming. Looks like all of them are gonna hit. EMP and explode, or are they just EMP? They might be EMP and explosive, or just EMP, I'm not sure. And another massive volley of cram shells. Taking out... Actually, not the ammo stores, just the deck. Good, good. Rear turret, 2 main turrets are still going. Let's just go ahead and check on... Dreadnought. I'm expecting very minimal damage. Yeah, Dreadnought has actually taken only superficial damage because it's still at 100% in the menu. Minor damage to the rear of the ship. That must be where those 2 cram shells that made it through the laser defenses hit. A couple of stair blocks have been removed. A decent amount of shells are actually hitting. As you can see, the problem is they aren't doing an awful lot. And yet more missiles incoming. For Rex to have to deal with yet more cram shell, another entire cram volley hitting the front of Rex. Luckily, the front is now not really, like, it's been hit so many times that there isn't much left to destroy here. This turret again. This is where the shell controllers are for the front, rear, and flak turrets. This, I believe, is the anti-air AI. So all of this isn't really entirely necessary. I mean, the rear gun would be... I mean, what I might do, this is another thing I could do, is have backup controllers somewhere else for the ammo. Ammo stores... all still fine. All the ammo stores are still fine in the front, so like, this is... it looks bad. It is bad. But it's only superficial because I've also tested many times the ability for Rex to float with various bits of the entire ship waterlogged. And it manages very, very well, as you can see. It's hardly phased by the massive chunk that has already been waterlogged. More missiles. It's also incredibly EMP resistant. Interestingly, the EMP has not taken out the weapon controller for this turret, despite it hitting almost everywhere near it. Watch it now take out that bit, now that I've said that. No, actually. It's mainly the AI, which is EMP protected. It's got stone and surge protectors. Also, it looks like one of the barrels, something in here has been damaged. Hold on, let's pause this, it's super laggy. Ah, the EMP is damaging the cram components first, I see. Yeah, this is just a cram cake. Two massive cram cakes. But of course, this one is like perfectly intact, which is nice. Okay. Well, it looks like some of the barrels have been taken off, but that doesn't stop them functioning. This gun is like, the majority of the rear of the ship is completely fine as well, just some superficial slopes. Superficial slopes, yes. Another volley gunner hit the front. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire front falls off soon. Uh-oh, it looks like the shell controllers, the shell controllers are down. So that gun at the back will now run out of ammo, as will the flak. Oh, hold on, it looks like the EMP might have taken out the weapon controllers. No, why have you stopped? That's weird. Oh, I know. Because the AI just got destroyed at the front, yep, so... flak cannons are down, but they weren't doing much anyway. And the rear gun will run out of ammo. Wouldn't be surprised with the next volley from Dreadnought. Dreadnought's closing the distance, that's interesting. And the laser defenses are... what the hell? You're meant to have timed fuses. Timed fuses should mean that they shouldn't bounce. Yeah, as I say, I think that the... oh! But the repair bots... if they repair... no, they're not going to be able to repair it in time. And that's the entire front taken off, I believe. Yep, the entire nose of Rex has been taken off, meaning that the repair bots will not be able to repair that in time to get the second AI up and running. What the hell are these doing? Drunk missiles, apparently. Oh, those are the anti-aircraft missiles. Why did they start firing? That's weird. Maybe because we were in range. I don't know how. I can't remember how I set those up, but they're trying to become torpedoes, and they're also doing like nothing. How is the rest of Rex doing? Hold on, have we taken out the rudder? No. Oh, it's because of the distance. It can't turn incredibly well, so it's struggling a little bit. The repair bots are doing a decent job, though, fixing this front up. I see occasional bits and pieces being rebuilt. Look, the AI is starting to be rebuilt over here. They should probably see to this. Because of the angle Rex and Dreadnought are at now, only the middle turret is actually being able to do anything here. I wish I could see exactly how much ammo this thing has left. Still a decent chunk. that thing will not run out for a while, despite the fact that the controller's been taken down. More of the massive EMP missiles. Oh, no, once again, that's just the limitations on the rotation. We'd still be alive if we were in there. Alright, let's check up on Dreadnought. Dreadnought now retreating, not that it needs to. Still at 100%. Rex taken about 11% damage there. Which is not that much considering everything. Let's pause again. Also just checking our recording is working. It is indeed very good. Doop-a-doop. So, once again, superficial random bits of damage on the deck and the sides of the hull. The shields are all still up. The lasers are still up. Missiles launching every now and again. Some damage done to some of the guns, actually. But nowhere near enough. Looks like you've taken a hit. Yeah, practically no damage at all. Rex, though, not giving up. More heat shells being fired. Actually, why are the cram cannons on Dreadnought not firing? Is it too much of an angle? Also, the, wait. Have the laser targeters been taken off? Because if the laser targeters have been taken off, then that means that the cram shells cannot reach far enough. Ah, can't tell. That's the fusing box. Oh. Okay, I may need to change the default time from 10 seconds up to like 30 or something, because right now, because the laser targeters have been taken off the cram cannons, the shells run out of lifetime way before they reach Rex. As you can see, they get about... not Rex, sorry, Dreadnought. So they get like 2/3 of the way and then they just blow up because of the time fuse, so... I need to change that. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I thought... what was firing? Something was firing and it sounded like these. And I was like, oh my god, have they repaired the thing? Uh-oh. We're capsizing here. No. Rex is still fine. But unfortunately, it's only the advanced cannon that's actually... Why are you shooting green there for a second? Why are you shooting green? Green is frag. You don't have a frag controller. What the hell? In fact, you don't... What's going on here? I mean, you're running out of shells. What the hell? The few shells that it has left are still the right ones. I have no idea why it suddenly switched to, like, ghost frag or something. Yet more missiles incoming from Dreadnought. And apparently a cram volley, although those will have the same time on them, won't they? Except, of course, Rex doesn't have EMP to take out the laser targeters. Also, that was way too high. Oh dear, that isn't looking too good. I don't think we will do a rematch because I don't have time, but if we did do a rematch, I would change the default time on all of the... That's something I should really do from now on, is like set the time on the shells to max if I'm using time fuses, just so that the cram cannons, if they lose the laser targeters, they can still actually work. That's really cool, seeing those volleys. But something's gone wrong with Dreadnoughts. No, never mind. These ones are gonna hit, maybe. Oh yeah, those look better. Those look better. That looked painful. Damage to the crown cannons. Other than that, not much, actually. You will have stopped firing by now, won't you? Because you're empty. And Rex cannot shoot with the timed thingies. Hold on, has Rex run out of ammo? Or materials, or something. It's still moving, so it's still got power. Yeah, the steam engine's intact. Hold on, what happened there? Oh dear, that was a nasty hit. That I didn't capture, unfortunately. I'll capture this one. Massive explosions all over the ship, taking out the entirety of the rear gun, which wasn't working anyway, half of one of the flat cannons. Rex is slowly looking more and more despondent as time goes on. Oh, perfect volley from Dreadnought there. And here come the missiles again. I'm actually gonna pause it, take a quick look. The engines and the batteries and all that, like, look, it's still got power. It's still got ammo processors, material storage, and ammo storage. So the guns should be firing, should they not? Unless they have lost all the pellets that they have? No? I don't know why the main battery is not firing on Rex. That's weird. I am gonna wait for Rex to fully go down though, because it's more epic that way. In fact, let's speed this up to maximum speed. Maybe Rex has run out of power because he's not going very fast. Tons of explosions at the rear of the rear turret. Not rear turret, mid turret. More EMP missiles. Why are you not... Oh, that's why. There are meant to be ACBs here. And these ACBs control the pressure of the steam boilers. And they must have got destroyed at the point where it was sent to the lower of the two pressures. Because what I do is I have it set to go up to 200 RPM at maximum pressure, and then once it gets to 200 RPM, reduce the pressure so that it doesn't blow up. So it must have got destroyed. The control blocks must have got destroyed at a point where it was below... No, sorry, above 200 RPM. Obviously it would have, because why wouldn't it? And so, yeah. That's why it's not doing anything, because all of the power possible is going to moving. No power anywhere else. So the ammo processors can't work, so it can't create ammo, so it can't shoot. Interesting. Oh, entire cram volley hitting the sort of mid-rear section there, taking out... well, large amounts of everything, to be honest. That's where... it's AI dead, isn't it? It's AI dead! That was where the AI was! Dreadnought is the victor! Which we all expected, but still... That was epic. Rex put up a good fight, but unfortunately, Dreadnought is, well, invincible, let's be honest. This video has been useful for many reasons. One of which is it's been fun to do. The other is I've learned the weaknesses of Rex, such as the timed fuse settings, the what happens if the ACBs get destroyed. Basically, it needs EMP protection everywhere, not just around the AI. And then it might function way, way, way better. And I'll also change the cram settings on this one as well. Yeah, congratulations, Dreadnought, you have won this time. Will you be the victor next time, though? Probably. Dreadnought is the most powerful ship I have ever made. Yeah. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of Rex, too. Just simply because of how it looks and the way I've built it. Although, again, this combat test has proved that there is still work to be done. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, comment if you wish, subscribe if you haven't already. And as we watch Dreadnought slowly sail, well, not really slowly, pretty quickly sail away into the horizon, it is time to bid you farewell. So that is what I'm gonna do. Tally-ho! I've just noticed that's where Rambot is. Rambot floating in the middle of nowhere. Amazing!